Hi everybody, it's Kara, aka the Principal Painter, and I am in my jammies. It is tomorrow for you, it is tonight for me. So let me tell you how this video is going to go down. We are going to start off in the painter dining room and at the painter dining room table, and I'm going to share with you a way to combat confetti from Carissa's Craft Corner. I'm super excited to share this new item that she's got with you. Then we are going to head into the painter bedroom, and I'm going to share with you how I diamond paint in bed. So this is a little bit different of a video. Hopefully it'll add some zing to your day, and I hope you enjoy it. So without any further ado, let's head to the painter dining room table and I'll show you what I got. See you there. We are back at the painter dining room table. Okay, the first item I have to share with you is how you can combat confetti. You know, I am still working on my owl project. I don't know if I'll bring this into the owl project because I've pretty much got a system going for that, but I am ready to kit up Angel of Justice for Dakotathon, and I will definitely be kitting up into this. It's got, I think Angel of Justice has around 84 colors. So this has the potential of holding 80 colors. So I will deal with the 4 extra colors. But what I have got is from Carissa's Craft Corner. I have gotten to know Carissa. She is a lovely, lovely individual. And before I show you, I want to say this, and I'm going to say this several times. This particular item is a public file, meaning she did not invent this. She wanted me to tell you that. You know, it was a public file. There are several companies that may have this, but I got this. I purchased this from Carissa because I saw it and I thought this is going to be great. All right, so let me just pull it out without talking anymore. Okay, I don't know why these things are sticking. Look at this. Look at it. This is a confetti carousel that I got from Carissa's Craft Corner. I will link her shop below in the description. Wanted to share the goodies that she sent with it. I got a couple of Skittles. I love Skittles. I got a little stress ball that's a heart. This was sent around Valentine's Day, so that was fun. Here is her business card and logo. All right, and I'm going to hold this up in case you want to scan the QR codes to go to her shop. I will have her shop linked in the description. What's nice about these confetti carousels is you can get them in 40 or 80 colors, and I went ahead and bought I bought 2 sets. She put them together to make the 80 sets, meaning there are 80 trays in this carousel to hold 80 different colors. Because when I'm dealing with a lot of confetti, most of the time it's a lot of colors. So I'll show you that in just a second. I got some cute stickers. Look, she sent me a bulldog sticker. Isn't that darling? And then I got an XO sticker. So Carissa, thank you so much for the extra goodies. And I love these cover minders so much. She threw this in here for me. She spoils me rotten. Look at this turtle. Look at him or her. I think I'm gonna say it's a her because she's got pink little chocolates and cookies on there. I just love these. Oh my gosh. I have the chocolate chip cookies and milk turtle. It's darling. And the little head moves, the little leg moves, and the magnet on the bottom is under the turtle's little head. For those of you that may be new cover minders, when you open up a diamond painting, it's got a plastic cover on it. When you peel back that plastic to expose a portion of your painting with the glue, you want to leave the rest of your canvas protected so that you don't get dust and gunk on it. Well, if you want to hold back the part of the plastic that you've peeled back. So you take this magnet off. You notice there's not another magnet because she 3D prints these with the magnets inside. So you peel the plastic back, you put this darling turtle on the top of the painting, on top of the plastic that you've peeled back. You slide the second magnet underneath the painting. The magnet's magnetized together to hold that plastic back so it's not flippy flopping around. And what an adorable thing to be looking at when you're diamond painting. Oh my goodness, thank you so much, Carissa. Love it. All right, so let's get into this. So like I said, you can get one of these that's about half the size that has 40 trays. I bought 2 and had them put together to make 80 trays, and it spins, okay? It's like a lazy Susan type situation. All of the levels spin around so you can easily find your colors. I also tried out the Diamond Art Club individually cut stickers. They fit perfectly on here. You know, you may have to cut down stickers a little bit, but I have not found any that I've had to cut down. They will fit perfectly on the end. So what you're gonna do is, these are held, you know, held in here pretty good. But what you're gonna do is, they're individual trays that you can pour your colors into. It's got a nice little spout at the end with a slant on it, so your drills will go back into containers should you need to, but you really shouldn't be pouring them back and forth into containers, because you're gonna leave the colors in here and work with them in these individual trays. And as we all know, when we're working with a lot of confetti, we don't need a lot of color in our trays, but these are held pretty good in there, so they're not gonna come sliding out when you're spinning or anything. But I loved this. P.S. You get to pick your colors. So I picked pink and purple because I'm a girly girl, but there are so many different colors that these come in. And I am so excited. Again, I'll be trying this out for the first time with my Angel of Justice, and you just fill up the top row and then go to the second and third and whatnot. So you've got 8, I believe, 8. Yep, hang on, 2. Stand up. Yes, 8. You've got 8 on each level. So 8 colors fit on each of these levels. So, you know, and you've got 10 levels, 80 trays. So I just absolutely loved this. What else did she send? Oh my goodness, I almost forgot. Look at this cover minder that she sent. Look, it's a caterpillar for Valentine's Day. Is that not adorable? Again, this magnet is on the cat's head. It's a caterpillar. Get it? Caterpillar. Anyway, that is adorable. I love how her cover minders come with all these moving parts, and she's got these on her website as well. I just think they're absolutely adorable. All right, where's my little turtle friend? I'm going to put him up here too. But I am going to try this out. So those of you that are participating in Dakota-thon will get to see me working with this, and I'll let you know how it works and how I like it. And if you are interested in joining Dakota-thon, it is coming up in April and May. It's a 2-month event. If you will check out my channel, there is an introduction to Dakota-thon already on the channel, so you can watch that and find out all the details regarding Dakota-thon. It's going to be a whole lot of fun. It's not a big to-do to join the event at all. No new start, no finish is required. So we just want everyone to join us. But I will be kitting up my Angel of Justice in this confetti carousel, and I will see how it goes. But I was so excited about this, and I want to thank Carissa for the cover minders and for putting this beautiful thing together. Like I said, you get to pick your colors, so if you do not like pink and purple, you don't have to have pink and purple. You can pick from a wide variety of colors. I've seen some people pick some beautiful color combinations, so excited about this. So yeah, you can, you know, you can tame your confetti with this carousel. So excited to use that. So now, without any further ado, let's head to the painter bedroom, and I will show you how I diamond paint in bed. See you in a sec. All right, we are in the painter bedroom. I don't think you've seen it from this angle. So here we are. Yes, I know we need a picture behind the headboard. We have not hung one yet, but that's coming. I need to diamond paint it. I'm really relaxed. This is like the most relaxing video ever. Anyway, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to share with you how I diamond paint in bed. So many of you have had questions regarding this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take all these pillows off. Did you not think I was a pillow person? Really? Are you shocked? I am a pillow person. but you can use those pillows to help you when you are diamond painting in bed. So my routine is generally after the day, I'll diamond paint on my dining room table or in my craft room on my big diamond painting pieces. And then as I wind down for the night, you know, I'm wearing makeup because if I didn't, you would all run screaming from your screens and unsubscribe and all that. But I don't wear makeup to bed. But anyhow, I take off makeup, get in my jammies, normally go get an ice cream sandwich. That's my little, I'm a creature of habit. Go get a little ice cream sandwich, have my ice cream sandwich. And then I work on my smaller projects in bed. And that's the only caveat here is you're not going to be able to work on 105 by 70 diamond painting in bed. That you just don't do that, really. You'll drive yourself nuts. But for those of us that like smaller canvases, the kind that come from, say, Diamond DeLites, those of us that love minis, hi, you know, mini DP madness is going on right now. Hope all of you have joined that too. It's been so much fun. I can work on my minis in bed. I can work on special projects like bookmarks and that kind of thing in bed. And I'm even working on one of my Hobby Lobby diamond paintings that I'll show you in just a second. And I have found a way to do that as well. I will share with you what I do. I've gotten a lap tray from Amazon that is my saving grace. I absolutely love it. I kind of use it in an unconventional way that I'll share with you. But right now we're going to turn the camera off. I'm going to get all these lovely pillows off of the bed, and then I'll show you what I do for my nightly routine when I diamond paint in bed. A lot of people say, gosh, how do you get so much done? Well, this is one of the ways that I do it. I've got a TV in here and I can sit and watch TV and diamond paint. So it kind of helps me to wind down for the day. All right, I'll see you in a second, and all of the pillows will be tossed off the bed. And we are back. It's been several days of production meetings and how we're going to shoot this, and we cleared out my entire diamond painting collection from under the bed, which was another story in itself. It's been a wild ride, but we're back. All right, so what I do when I am ready to get in bed and diamond paint is, you can see I've got my little lap table right here. I've got some other stuff that I'm going to show you in just a little bit, but I always put this lap table beyond where I'm going to get in bed, because if you just put it on top of you, you're going to dump it over with your legs and everything else. So make sure that whatever you're working with, and I suggest some sort of lap table. I have two to recommend. Mine is a smaller one, but I just found out about a bigger one that Amazon has that looks fantastic. I will put the link to that one in the description box. It is bigger than this one. It actually has a couple of drawers on the side of it. But this is mine. Again, it's smaller, so for those of you that have limited space or whatever, I'll show you how I use that one. So put your lap desk beyond where you're going to get in bed. Again, you don't want to kick it over while you're getting in bed. So I'm turning down the bed. Now I'm going to prop up my pillows. Okay, you're gonna need pillows for this. Okay, to support your back and you and everything else. So hi, here I am. Okay. Yes, my hair is down. Like I said, it's been several days. Okay, so this is Kara getting in bed. As you all know, I'm very tall. So that's another little challenge of mine. So I get in my bed. I've got two pillows behind my back, and I've got Marlon's pillows beside me. Okay, now if you are in a bed with a couple of pillows, you're gonna need something, get a couch cushion, something to put to the side, because I do use these for diamond painting in bed, and you're gonna see how I use them throughout. So I get in bed. Normally what I do is the TV is over there so I can see it, and I normally turn it on and have my little ice cream sandwich that I told you about before I start all this. Okay, then I'm gonna reach over. I'm just gonna slide this over carefully. I've got a lot of stuff on this lap desk, but it's coming off. That's what the pillows are for. Okay, so here I am. I'm gonna pull this to about here. Now, this is where you're gonna have to really get situated. And also another little helpful hint, you're going to want all of the materials that you're going to need on this lap table, because once you get started, you're kind of trapped and you're not gonna wanna take it off, go get whatever you forgot, come back. So try to remember everything. It's not impossible to go get something, but once you get situated, you're gonna wanna start diamond painting. And if you forget something you really need, like my famous thing I forget is my glasses, because I have to have these magnification glasses. All right, so first of all, you're going to want your back supported, okay? Or else you're literally gonna be uncomfortable in bed. So I've got a couple pillows behind me. I have bulging discs in both my neck and my lower back. So what I do is I shove one of my pillows down here for lumbar support so that I don't get uncomfortable down in my lower back area, okay? And you're gonna wanna take your hands, push your butt up a little bit and scooch you back as far as you can on your pillows. So again, your back is supported, you're up and you're comfortable, but you're supported also. Then what I do is I pull my covers up, okay? And then I scoochie my lap desk over to me to where I can work. Now, I got something today I'm super excited about. I don't work with a light pad in bed. Now, some people do. I just don't. My light pad is too big. But I got this. I will link it in the description. It is a clip-on light, okay? I got this from Amazon, and you just turn it on, and it goes on, and it's 3 brightnesses, so I've got it on the highest brightness. It also has a mode, meaning you can have white light, blue light, if you want to be romantic when you diamond paint. Also, I know some people really get bothered by fluorescent lighting, so if you do, this blue light would be perfect for you, okay? So that's that, and then you can just turn it off, okay? And this clips on, and I'll clip it on in just a minute. Okay. I have several believe it or not, I have several projects on this table already, because I want to show you a different variety of projects that you can do, okay? So I'm going to set this to the side, okay? And, you know, I'm going to get set up here, and then what Marlon's going to do is he's going to come around behind me so you can see an overhead view. But before he does that, I want to share with you this table, okay? So I've got all this stuff on this table. The unconventional way I use this lap table is it's backwards. As you can see, this is the little lip that you would use to hold your, you know, pens or what have you when you're working. Well, even with it flat while I was working, it was bothering my wrists. So what I did was I just flipped this around. This now gives me a little bit of an angle so that when I'm diamond painting, and you'll see it in just a second, I can put my project up on this so it's angled up. Now, if I'm working on a mini, it's gonna lay flat. But I can angle my project up, and it gives me a little bit better view of what I'm doing. So again, if something bothers you, turn it around backwards. Now, the other lap table that I'm recommending from Amazon, I have not personally used, so I don't know if it's got something like this that may or may not be an issue for your wrists. But if so, just turn it around to where you've got a flat surface, so when you're working, your wrists aren't bothered. All right, we're gonna turn the camera off. We're going to actually move the bed so Marlon can get behind it, and then I'll show you my setup and how I do this. See you in a sec. All right, you are now getting a picture of my setup. And again, this tray is backwards because this bugs me. It may not bug some people. And remember, this is a tray, and it does angle up. I'm not gonna angle it up, but you can angle it up and lock it to where you've got a little bit of an angle should you want to do that. But I have figured out a way to do that without your wrists bothering you as well, and I'll just show you that in a minute. But before I show you that, I'm going to do a shameless plug for these amazing sponsors for Mini DP Madness. I am doing Mini DP Madness right now with Ashley of Messy Girl Crafts, Courtney of Diamonds Are a Girl's Best Friend, and Michaela of Michaela Renee. If you've not jumped in and joined us, you're seriously not too late. We're in week 3 and you're not too late. If you can do 1 mini per week and get 6 minis done by the end of March, come on and join us. Join the Facebook page. I'll link it in the description below. Crashley of Crafts with Crashley is one of our amazing sponsors. She's done this cover paper. I'm working on a mini right now from the Diamond Design Company, who is also a sponsor of Mini DP Madness. I'm working on this cute little tiger on a box, and I wasn't finished, so I just took Crashley's cover paper to cover it up, themed, of course. I've got her cover minder and more paper. Okay, now here's a little trick that I have learned. I use the pillows to I'm right-handed, so if you're left-handed, you might want to have pillows to your right. But the pillows to my left, I use to hold my extra stuff, so I have the least amount of stuff on here as possible. Right now, I do not need cover minders, and I don't need any more than 1 piece of release paper. So this is going to just go to the side on the bed because I'm not going to need to reach for it immediately. Okay. I've got my tray. You know how when I do unboxings of Diamond Art Club trays, I say I use the trays all the time. I'm not lying. I use this tray. Love these trays. Okay. So that's staying. Now, I have some things. These are absolutely adorable from another one of our sponsors. So cute. Okay, that's from another sponsor. This is from Craftspirations. Look, she did a beautiful trinket tray. Is that not adorable? It says Mini DP Madness. And here is the famous, we've talked about these. Here's the famous naked troll cover minder. I just wanted to show him. I've already got a cover minder. Once again, for diamond painting in bed, smaller, you got to go down to bare bones, okay? Just bare minimum on your materials. I'm just showing these because, again, I just want to plug these sponsors. She sent 2 putties, Cucumber and Mini Grape Madness. She sent a pen and a cover minder, and I got this entire set for the event, okay? So my main point on this is these are great to have when you diamond paint in bed because you can put any of your extra materials and keep them all together should you want to. Okay, so that's that. I'm going to put that down on the bed. I've got a couple of bull clips. I don't know why. I'm just going to put that into my little trinket tray. And I've got just, again, the minimum that I can have in order to diamond paint. It just is better and it leaves you much more space for your diamond paintings. Now, when you're working with minis, it's not that big a deal, but when you're working with this next project I'm going to show you, it becomes a bigger deal. So I've got my glasses. I'm going to put my glasses on so they're not on the table. Okay. I've got my tray. I've got my Peachy Keen pen. You see, it's a smaller pen. I use, if you can get a pen turner to turn you a mini pen, yes, a nail was sacrificed in this video. I'm telling you, it was a lot of work. But if you can get a pen turner to turn you a mini pen that's shorter, it's great. There's also a cup holder, as you can see over here. I do not use that for my cup. My water is actually on my bedside table. I use this cup holder to hold my tweezers, my scissors, in case I need to open any drill bags that aren't in Ziploc bags, and my pen. Okay, this is a Peachy Keen cover minder that came with my Peachy Keen pen. Thank you so much, guys, to all of the sponsors that are sponsoring this event. I cannot say enough about you. I'm going to put that cover minder to the side because, again, I don't really need cover minders when I'm working with minis because the release paper does the trick just fine. So I need my tray here. This is my bag holder. I got this from Carissa's Craft Corner. It's got higher sides and backs, and I've just put the bags of drills for these particular minis. I'm doing the circus animals from the Diamond Design Company, okay? This is my box that I put all of my materials for this particular set in. This does not need to be on this table either. So this is going to the side. It does not need to even be on my pillows. This was a huge bag of white drills because this is all the backgrounds in these. You can see this little mini, all the check marks you see here, that's all the white. So, and that's like that in every single one of these minis. So I had to kind of have that one separately. But these bags, I'm going to need them, but I don't want them on my table because it takes up quite a bit of room. You could leave it on here, I guess, and be just fine, but I don't want to knock it around. That's what I use the pillows for. So those are just going on these pillows right beside me, and look at all this clear space I have. I do leave my key on my table so I can easily refer to it to grab my drills. So that is how I do it. So pull the cover paper off. Here we go. We're ready to diamond paint. I am comfortable. I got pillows supporting me. I have my light that I got from Amazon. I don't work with a light pad on this. I do work with a light pad all the time, and I thought it would really bother me not to, but it really doesn't. So I've got my Peachy Keen pen ready to go, and I just start diamond painting, and here's my drills. And what I do is the bag that I am working with, so if I'm working with bag 44, which is this whole check mark, I pour the drills in the tray and I leave the bag here so I know what bag I am working with. And that's just that. But you see this whole area is cleared off. You've got things that you're going to need. Let's say you place a drill wrong, you got your tweezers, and all of the supplies that you're gonna need. Again, I use this little cup holder for. So that's how I do that. Now, I have purchased some bigger diamond paintings from Hobby Lobby. How do you do that, Kara? Well, here we go. So I'm going to put this to the side, and I'm going to put this on the bed because I'm not going to be reaching for it. Okay, so this particular kit came in heat sealed bags. I needed to kit it up. So I've got my Craftsmates lockables. If you have Elizabeth Ward that you like, if you have, any other containers, your Diamond Art Club containers, your Harbor Freight containers, anything you kit up with, this works just fine. So these are my containers. I have just numbered them numerically. You can put the stickers down if you want. This particular kit did not come with stickers with the symbols and everything else, but it's pretty easy to match up because all of the symbols are the numbers. So 1 is 1, 2 is the symbol 2, 3 is the symbol 3, and on up. Okay, so that worked out beautifully. So I'm going to take all 4 of these Craftsmates lockables, put them in order on my pillow. It works out just fine. I promise it does. And I'm going to pull my canvas up here. This is a bigger canvas. Oh, and it's got a big old hair on it. Lovely. That was attractive. I've been shedding. Okay, so this is my canvas. Okay, so I pull off my cover paper, and here we go. I am ready to diamond paint. Now, do you see what's happening here? I can prop this up now on this bar. It folds down if you want a little bit of an angle, but not so much, or you can prop it up and this sits very nicely on here. I've got my light shining on it. I know exactly what I need to do. So I am ready to diamond paint. So what I do now is, let's say, okay, you've got 16. So I find 16 in my lockables. Here is 16. I'm ready to pour it in. I will open this up, pour it in this tray. Now this I will leave on my table. It works. If you've got Elizabeth Ward containers, just leave the one container, close it up, okay, so you don't knock it over and spill it or what have you. It's just a little bit more planning in order to diamond paint in bed, but once you get the hang of it, it's just such a nice, relaxing way to, I just end my day like this. So again, here's 16, pour it in the tray. If I need to get up and get some more water or what have you, these Diamond Art Club trays click shut It's not going anywhere. So if this gets knocked over when you're moving your little table, it doesn't matter because all of your drills are contained in the tray. That's another thing. Get a tray that locks shut. Highly recommend, okay? I've loved it. I really have. I normally, when I diamond paint on my dining room table or craft table, I don't hold the tray. But since everything is up so close and personal, I can hold the tray. And now that I've gotten a large portion of this diamond painting done, I can set this down actually on my painting if I wanted to and do it that way, okay? You've still got room if you want to scoochy this over. See, it's still angled. You can put this down on your table and do it, okay? Again, I'm going to put another link to a bigger table if you feel like you need something bigger, but I always want to offer a couple of options. The other table I'm going to share is a little over $50, so it's not cheap. This one's a little bit less expensive, and it also saves room. I know a lot of people in the diamond painting community work with limited space, so this may be, you know, an option, and this is what I've been working with, and it's been working just fine. You know, I like the drawers in the other one, but I have found workarounds to, you know, to fix that issue as well. So you can work with a little bit bigger painting. Now, if it's a canvas, you can roll it up and clip it, but this is about a 30 by 40. Okay. If you're going to diamond paint in bed, you cannot go big. I mean, it would be a hot mess if I went any bigger than this, okay? This particular setup is for smaller diamond paintings. Again, you're getting ready to go to sleep. You're winding down. You don't want anything big and complicated. If you've got something big and complicated, do that on your dining room table or your big craft table. This is just a fun way to just relax at night and do your thing. But I have found that these tips and tricks work really, really well. Let me put my cover paper back on this so it doesn't get all yuck. Another thing that I wanted to share with you is Tracy's DP World is a sponsor for Mini DP Madness. Now, when I am working with her putty, okay, she did a pick 3 scented putty, and I ordered a couple because I wanted all of the scents for the minis. And look at her little hearts. They're so cute. I haven't started using them yet, but they're like little conversation hearts. So I won't have 2 when I'm working. I will just have 1, okay? And until I need it, I keep the putty in the protective sleeve. Now, what's nice about this is this slides right in here, okay? And all of my materials can go right on top of it, and it's ready to go when I need it. Now, she wanted me to introduce this. She sent this to me, and I'm so excited. As you all know, I'm a pen licker. I lick my pen because when I'm picking up ABs or fairy dust or crystals or any special drills, my pen just won't let them go or leaves residue or what have you. She sent me this lily pad and she wants me to test it, and I'll be testing it for her. But this is a much more sanitary and a much cuter way to dampen your pen. It's also a cover minder. You talk about a space saver. So you can use this as a cover minder, and when you untwist this little frog, see, lily pad frog, right? It's got a little sponge inside. You're going to get this sponge damp, put it back in here, and then when you are working with AB drills, and a lot of these minis have ABs, you can just dampen your pen and then just leave. What I would do is I would just leave the lid on and not screw it on. So if I needed it, I could just lift it off, wet my pen, put the lid back on to keep the sponge from drying out, and then go about my business. But is that not adorable? And it's also a cover minder. The name of the game is you want to minimize your materials and make things work for you. And if something like this will work double duty for you, awesome. You might even have 2 cover minders, one for your lily pad like this from Tracy's DP World, and one that is maybe a trash container. So you've got all of your trash, you know, somewhere as well. Most of the time, I'm not going to lie, I use this for my trash and I just put it in here and then throw it away at the end of the evening. So, but thank you, Tracy's DP World. She's got her mini DP Madness putties on her site. I will link Tracy's DP World as well as all of our other sponsors that I've shared in this video in the description. But she's got her mini Madness putty, her lily pads, and all kinds of fun stuff. Love Tracy's DP World. All of these sponsors are amazing and really, really are appreciated more than they know. So that's that. So we've talked about mini canvases. We have talked about the one that I have from Hobby Lobby. I'm going to put my little lily pad over there. I'm going to put my drills here. Another site that I buy from frequently is DIYamond DeLites. I'm going to just see what you can do. You can just move that out of the way. I love that little thing. I just got this from DIYamond DeLites. You know, I love, love, love that shop. So I got Love Spell Leaves and Mushrooms. And all of these little projects, you know, we've come to love these shops that sell minis and smaller projects for us to work on. And this setup is perfect for projects like this. So when you get into these projects, oh my gosh, and she packages them so nicely. So again, you've got a little diamond painting that will be perfect for right here, okay? Let me put my light down so you can see it a little bit better. Look at me with good lighting. So I bought this. Then all of her drills for this particular project, Love Spell Leaves and Mushrooms, is in the bag. They are all numbered. They're all individually bagged. She's got a sticker for you for your logbook. I love DIYamond DeLites. I've done many projects. Highly recommend, 10 out of 10. And she sends you cute little stickers. So that's one little project that I just ordered. See, I'm getting some unboxings done that I'm behind on. Don't say I can't multitask. Okay, so that would be another idea for a project. And then this I just got. I believe this one is sold out on the site. Her stuff does sell out because it's adorable. This is Cute Sunset, and it is a smaller canvas. So let's get this out and see. She's got a sticker for you for your logbook. I'll put him here. And then you have got, let's see. Okay, this would be one that I could do because, you know, again, it's not too big. But what I would have to do is roll it up. And that's what your clips are for. So I have some clips. Let me roll this back so it will lay flat so you can see this cutie patootie. I loved this and it sold out. It did. But again, you can lay it flat and then take, where are my clippies? Here we go. My lily pad cover minders decided to stick to them. But you can roll this back, okay, just a little bit as you're working on it. And clippy it, okay? And you're ready to rock and roll. Well, if you don't launch your clippy across the room, Kara. Oh my gosh, I did it again. Okay, here we go. Okay. And then you're ready to diamond paint. All right. And, you know, again, it's not going to be perfect, but, you know, at the same time, pull your plastic back. You've got an area that you can work in and you're ready to go. And again, I love my setup. I love diamond painting in bed. And just kind of wanted to share this setup with you. But yeah, this is Cute Sunset. I really hope they get this one. Okay, I'm hitting my light here. Okay, here we go. I'm really hoping they get this one back in stock because it is absolutely adorable. All right, and once again, what did I do? Oh, I'm not showing you everything. Here's your sticker sheet. Okay, so you can put these on the bag. So these are all individually bagged. It's a round diamond painting. It does come with a few special drills. Remember that lily pad I talked to you about with the frog? This is what you dip your pen into before you work with these special drills, okay? And it just, it helps the pen to release your ABs and not leave residue on them, but that's so cute. Anyway, so look at those beautiful spring colors. Again, what I am going to do is these bags are already in numerical order. I will put these in a bag holder, and I will leave this particular sticker sheet intact, because if I'm rolling this up in bed, I'm going to start rolling up part of my schematic and I won't be able to see all the numbers and the symbols. So if I've got this handy, I can see it. Okay. Isn't that adorable? I love it. It's a 39 by 39. And like I said, this is about the limit. You know, 40 by 30, 30 by 30 is about it. Anything bigger than that, it's just gonna be too much. And you can see this is pushing it. Okay, this is pushing the limit a little bit, but like I said, rolling it up and clipping it, you should be fine. But I just wanted to share some of these tips for you for diamond painting in bed. I hope you got something out of this. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. I always love hearing your comments. If you diamond paint in bed and have some more tips, believe me, I learn way more from you than you do from me. I know. I do and love to hear from you. So put some things in the comments. I will link all of these spectacular shops in my description box. I want to thank all of our sponsors for Mini DP Madness. It has just been so fun getting to know some of these new sponsors. Craftspirations was a company I wasn't familiar with, but after meeting the owner, I absolutely love her. She does all of her own artwork for these things, and they've donated and done so many wonderful things. Peachy Keen pens, crafts with Crashley. But thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. Like I said, it's probably one of the most relaxing videos I've ever done. And I hope that you got something out of this tonight, or actually it will be today, tomorrow morning when we put this one out. So thanks for being here with me, and I'm going to get busy and watch my shows while I diamond paint in bed now. And I will leave you with this. In a world where you can be anything, be kind. And thank you, cameraman. I love you. This has been a big feat for him. This is the Principal Painter, and I am signing off.